Welcome back to the channel, your local bedhead here. So I'm going to be diving into a topic that both me and Andrew want to discuss simply because we are such fans of the very popular Canadian show, sitcom, right? Yeah, sitcom's a word.
Technically, yes.
I think
Well, maybe.
may,
Sitcoms like Seinfeld or Community. I don't know if Trailer Park Boys is a mockumentary.
mockumentary, that's a better word for it. Yeah, mockumentary, Trailer Park Boys. Well, if you guys haven't heard, Mike Smith, the actor who plays pretty much one of the, I think, fan favorite characters, Bubbles, was just charged with sexual assault. Andrew,
The Bubbler, he's always been the heart of the show. And it's kind of upsetting. But I mean, there were rumors of this since 2017.
yeah. Well, that's one of the reasons why
This is
several of the
why
actors stepped away from the show.
this is why the actress that played Lucy stepped away from the show.
And I didn't know that until
But
Andrew told me recently that that's what happened.
I I was okay with that because I really liked Ricky's crazy girlfriend that came after Lucy. I was okay with that
Oh,
story arc.
yeah.
Susan,
Yeah, she got like a job, like being a housekeeper for a very rich guy or something like that. She moved.
Tom Arnold,
Yeah, she
Tom
moved.
Arnold.
Um,
Season 10 when Julian owned the trailer park, turned it into a big casino, Moneyvale Casino.
yeah,
Tom Arnold, Snoop Dogg, and some comedian came up to stay with him for a while. Tom was like cranking it out when he was sleeping in the bunk bed above Bubbles.
got something to meet.
Yep.
And they all both, like her and Sarah start screaming and wake up the baby, the motel.
Yep, the motel. Yeah.
But I'm saddened by the news personally because I am a huge fan of Bubbles. As a matter of fact, I really don't see the show working as well without him.
He
Because
was the heart of the show.
he was the glue that kept the guys together. So like without Bubbles, Ricky and Julian, I don't see them wanting to work things out if they go at it. You know, Bubbles is always there to kind of calm them down
Yep.
and make them realize that they're actually friends. They don't need to be fighting. That it could have. Oh yeah, well, if the new season, I think the new season's going to have Bubbles in it. I think this is going to be the last prize season with Bubbles. So if they make another season
Yeah.
after, which I just don't see working, that's like doing Ed, Ed, and Eddie without like Ed,
Double D,
Double D, yeah, which is
the skinny one
yeah,
with the sock hat.
yep. It's kind of exactly that's what it's like. Yeah,
Trailer Park Boys are Ed, Ed, and Eddie
they are. Yeah, they are.
for adults. You think about it. Julian is Ed because he's obsessed with money. Ricky's dumb as shit,
Oh,
so he's
Eddie.
definitely
Eddie is the one who's obsessed with money.
Eddie. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, Eddie. Julian's definitely Eddie.
Ricky's the
Ricky is Ed because he's dumb,
yeah. He's a dumbass. Yeah.
and then Bubbles is the smart glue, so he would be Double D.
Mike Smith has been charged with sexual assault, and apparently, from what I had heard, he skipped out on his court meeting.
Well, here in the States, if you don't show up to court, it's like an automatic guilty plea.
But since this is Canada, it's a bit different.
It could be, yes. I don't know for sure. I just know here in the States, if you don't show up to courts, it's an automatic guilty. Trailer Park Boys, Mike Smith charged with sexual assault. Actor Mike Smith, who plays character Bubbles on the Canadian sitcom Trailer Park Boys, has stepped back from the show after being charged with sexual assault. The 53-year-old was charged on 2 October by I hate that so much.
On the 2nd of October.
The 53-year-old was charged on October 2nd by Halifax police for an alleged assault dating back to 2017, according to court documents obtained by Canadian media outlets. Trailer Park Boys Inc., which oversees the show's production and streaming, said in a statement that it is taking the matter seriously and that Mr. Smith is stepping away from his managing director role. Doesn't say he's not acting in the show. It says he's stepping away as
I noticed that too.
management.
Yeah.
Quote, "We recognize how difficult an allegation of this nature is for all involved," unquote, it said. Quote, out of respect for the legal process, we will not comment further on the case, unquote, which
And that comes
is
from
pretty
Trailer
fair.
Park Boys Inc. So,
Yeah, that's a statement from the company itself.
yeah.
Pretty fair. Set in fictional trailer park in the Canadian province of Nova Scotia, the show follows the adventures of 3 lifelong friends and petty criminals. The Canadian mockumentary series first began airing in 2001 before ending in 2007, but was later revived by Netflix. Season 13 is expected next year. According to the media reports, the alleged assault took place in Dartmouth, Nova Scotia on December 30th, 2017. That is a day before my daughter's birthday. There is a publication ban in place protecting the identity of the alleged victim, and Mr. Smith has been ordered to not contact the complainant. Details on the alleged, it's spelled wrong, the alleged assault have not been released. The actor has yet to issue a public statement on the allegations. The BBC has contacted his representative for comment. He is scheduled to appear in court in Halifax on November 10th. So he was just in court. He was in court when the DoorDash girl got picked up by the cops.
Which I don't think he went to court, though, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't know. It just says he was ordered for court. So from what I remember, the assault was for a crew member on the show. And that's why the woman that played Lucy left, because she knew the person and didn't feel safe on set anymore. He could still fight it and he could still be declared not guilty. If he didn't go to court, I can't see him not going to court though.
No, he'll definitely have to go to court for this.
It's gonna be an uphill battle for him if there is actually like proof. And it kind of seems like there is proof, even though this came out like 8 years ago at this point that it happened.
And I'm
What's
sure...
the statute of limitations on that?
Here's what it says. Mike Smith, the actor known for portraying Bubbles on the Trailer Park Boys television series, did not personally attend his court appearance in November of 2025.
But his counselor did?
He is, by his lawyer. Yep, he represented by his
fine.
lawyer. He is, however, expected
fine.
to attend a future court date in December of 2025. So he's supposed to be going to court next month. No?
I'm going to love the show no matter what. It's not like he's Ian Watkins, right?
Right.
I don't know if you know who Ian Watkins is.
Is he that piece of shit fucking dude who got killed in prison recently?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know who he is.
Yeah, his band Lost Profits.
And I'm not ashamed of saying that either. He's an absolute fucking...
Paying parents to diddle kitties.
Yes. And he was proud of it, too. Pretty sure he was used as a hostage.
They said that he was a mule at one point, or at least he claims he was a mule. He claims he was holding somebody's cell phone in his ass. One of his exes was saying that she was getting calls from him while he was in prison. So it's pretty much suspected that it was his phone and he was just holding it in his own butt. But he was stabbed at one point in 2023 and then moved to isolation. And then here, just a little while ago, he was executed. Had his life ended, yeah, definitely. He's a humongous POS. But Mike Smith, it remains to be seen whether or not he is actually guilty. He's just been charged. And I don't personally, for him, he doesn't need to say anything. He needs to keep his mouth shut.
We'll learn more.
And if it is true that he's guilty and he has to step away from the show, I'm wondering how the show's going to handle that. Are they going to keep going, or are they going to kill Bubbles off or send him somewhere?
I think what's going to happen with Bubbles, he's going to go off on his career. He's going to become a musician, and he's going to go off on his career, and this character's just going to disappear.
Yeah.
I think that's what's going to happen.
Maybe.
But honestly,
goes on tour with Alex Lifeson.
Mentally, I just don't know how it's going to work.
Yeah.
Ricky and Julian are great, but Bubbles literally is the glue that keeps them together, and it would just be odd without him. I don't want to see him replaced. I don't want to see someone else get thrown in there, and like that's going to be like the next Bubbles. I don't want to see that.
It would have to be a new character that did
that's
that.
What I'm thinking too. Kind of like what they did with freaking Charlie Sheen and 2.5 Men. They brought in Ashton Kutcher to try to
Ashton in.
Yeah, and it didn't work. It did not work.
But they were still living in Charlie's house.
Yeah. Ashton Kutcher character bought it and let his brother and son stay. It was stupid. The character wasn't even that likable. So what I'm worried about is that they're going to bring in another character, and it's not going to be as likable as Bubbles, and it just completely falls apart, and it's not as funny, it's not as charming.
Yeah.
That's my biggest fear, and I think at that point, Trailer Park Boys should just stop. Like, end it on a high note and just say, like, they all went their separate ways. Let's say Julian got rich, let Ricky work for him or something, and then Bubbles went off and did his career. Mm-hmm. That could be a good way to end the show. Yeah. And just be done with it. Because, yeah, if he's actually genuinely charged for this shit, there's no defending it. I mean,
no, definitely not.
But as it stands right now, it's just disappointing to hear.
If you're familiar with Canadian law, put it down below.
Yes, yes. Give us more information, more intel, if you're familiar with all that stuff, because we would like to know. So let us know what you think in the comments section. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. What do you think of this topic? Mike Smith being potentially charged, well, he is charged with sexual assault. Let us know, and we'll see you on the next one.
See you guys.
Blame the algorithm, don't blame us. Here to roast, to discuss, and fuss. From the internet's twisted maze, we light the dark, set ablaze. Creepypasta tales and haunted